Thank you very much. Welcome to Awards Day. Before we get into it, I do want to thank everyone in attendance, students, faculty, staff. We have families here today as well. Students, faculty, and staff, I want to thank you so much for working so hard this year through both rotations and both intensives. I want to thank everybody for a truly outstanding spring intensive showcase yesterday and a series of phenomenal Hawken Project presentations this morning. Can we just start by giving it up for all of our hard work this year? I'm so proud of everyone in our community, and to kick things off with our awards day today, if you could please welcome to the stage our Dean of Academic Systems, Mr. Andrew Clemenshaw.
And now, for the year in review. Thanks, Mr. Myers, for producing this video.
All right, please join me in welcoming Indrani Malik Eggleston, Hawken class of 1993 and president of the Alumni Board, who is here with a special presentation.
Good morning, my name is Brianna Eggleston. I graduated from Hawken in '93. As Mr. Simon mentioned, I'm president of the Alumni Association, and I'm happy today to present our honorary alumni of Hawken School. Honorary alumni status is a privilege granted to a few members of select Hawken School faculty or staff on an annual basis who exemplify the true spirit of dedicated service to the Hawken community. These role models have served with a strong desire to make a difference as caring mentors and colleagues and knowledgeable, enthusiastic educators above and beyond the call of duty. Each honorary alumna has dedicated more than 20 years of faithful service to the school. By their personal example and through interaction with colleagues and students, each honorary alumnus has faithfully lived up to the school motto, "The better self shall prevail," and each generation introduces its successor to a higher plane of life. This year's honorary alumna began their tenure at Hawken in 2002. During their time at Hawken, this faculty taught ninth grade humanities, electives, and intensives including fiction, creative nonfiction, poetry, Southern Gothic literature, radio lab, barn racing, lines for Winters, Spring, and Outsiders. He served as a class dean, director of the Writing Center, student faculty senate chair, cum laude committee chair, and currently as dean of experiential learning. This year's honorary alumna is also director of outdoor leadership. Through this program, participants and leaders develop a sense of self-sufficiency for the common good, a character trait that allows students to aid a group more than to hinder it, to add more than to take away, and to maximize the success of any collective effort. This faculty's dedication to OL has inspired decades of participants' growth and embodies the program motto, "Find your path, know your way." In all of his roles, Mr. Harris has shown expertise in leadership, compassion, generosity, and good judgment, all while encouraging Hawken's mottos of fair play and the better self. He has an extraordinary gift for listening, assessing situations, articulating responses, and moving forward to solutions. Chris's impact extends beyond the classroom, resonating deeply with alumni across the country. The Alumni Board individually selects recipients of this award, and Mr. Harris was unanimously selected as this year's honorary alum. Please join me in congratulating.
All right. We will now begin the presentation of community awards. Presenting the first award today is Ms. Agar.
Good morning, everyone. To begin, the Grant Roth Service Award is presented annually to the student, and this year to two students whose commitment to Hawken School and dedication to serving the community, either locally or globally, exemplify Grant Roth's passion for improving the lives of others in our city and around the world. Each year, a donation is made to a nonprofit organization chosen by the recipient or recipients of this award. So my name is Julie Agar, and as the Community Engagement Coordinator at Hawken, I have the privilege of connecting regularly with the many students who do incredible service work in our community. To make sure our Grant Roth Award Selection Committee considers all of these wonderful individuals, we encourage students to nominate themselves and each other for the Grant Roth Award. One incentive is to nominate is that the chosen awardee gives $500 to an agency that they support. Reading the finalist applications was truly humbling. There are students here at Hawken whose passion for helping is a big part of their lives, as they devote many hours all year round to serve others. Some of their service hours are within opportunities we facilitate, but most of these students are contributing their time and talents outside of our volunteer structure of community days and after-school tutoring and sports programs. Some students organize new initiatives, and others take leadership roles in a range of organizations. This year's awardees done both. This year's award recipients are seniors Edie Chayton and Augusta Holly. I'm going to talk about each of you. Alright, so the two of them have had a profound impact on our community, and their engagement with organizations is inspiring. First, I will talk about Edie. In the spotlight. Over the last 4 years, Edie has dedicated herself to volunteering at multiple nonprofits to support causes that are deeply meaningful to her. She tutored all 4 years at the Chagrin Falls Park Community Center. Watching her students' faces light up as they run to give her a hug when she arrives at the center is a beautiful sight to behold. She has formed important bonds with the children as her regular presence lets them know she cares about them. On the other end of the age spectrum, Edie organizes events at retirement homes for glamour gals to address elder loneliness. In addition, Edie is a board member of Friendship Circle, an organization which helps kids and teens with special needs. She has significantly increased the number of Hawken students who regularly volunteer at Friendship Circle. As a teen board member of Hope for Henry, Edie raises money to provide positive experiences for children in the hospital. Finally, she volunteers her time at the B'nai Jershon Synagogue, where she tutors students in Hebrew after school. It is clear that Edie is passionate about helping a wide variety of people in our community. Edie will use her Grant Roth Award money to support Chagrin Falls Park Community Center's tutoring program. Edie's own words best capture the passion she exhibits for service and her embodiment of the Grant Roth Award. As she stated, "I can confidently say that after engaging in different communities, I am a more well-rounded and accepting person. Not only this, but community service led me to discover my true passion in life. Without my experiences at Friendship Circle, I wouldn't have discovered my love for working with kids with special needs. I now plan to be a child psychologist with a focus on special needs, all thanks to community service." I am pleased to present the Grant Roth Award to senior Edie Chayton. Now it's your turn. Now I'll talk about Augusta. So Augusta Holly is a visionary student who has been a catalyst for change. Augusta recognized the power of kindness and its potential to create a more inclusive and supportive community, and spearheaded several significant community service projects that foster kindness among K-12 students. In her work with Values in Action Kindland, Augusta serves as the Kindland co-chair and student liaison, creating kindness programming and speaking at schools. Augusta's visionary leadership and unwavering commitment to promoting kindness have not only made a significant difference at the local, state, and national level, but also set a powerful example for others to follow. She also designs activities and develops marketing strategies for Wigs for Kids, which helps kids who have alopecia and cancer. Augusta serves on boards for the Ohio School Safety Council and FEMA's Region 5 Youth Council, where she partnered with the cybersecurity nonprofit and connected with other cyber entities to create national cyber preparedness programming for students. Finally, she is on the Geauga County 4-H Youth Advisory Committee. Augusta will use her Grant Roth Award money to support the TWO Foundation, a a local nonprofit that provides people of all abilities with the necessary workforce and life skills. In Augusta's words, while many people tend to correlate service with large acts, I think true kindness is found in the little moments. It's holding the door open for someone, asking, "How are you?" and truly meaning it, or even writing a thank you letter. We are all facing innumerable challenges in our respective lives, so these little kindnesses and acts of service truly make the difference. Clearly, Augusta embraces the values of the Grant Roth Award in her view of service and her work to spread kindness. I am pleased to present the Grant Roth Award to Senior Augusta Holliday. Okay, so next is Mr. Newman.
All right, good morning, everyone. I have the privilege of giving out a number of different awards this morning. So those that are voted on by faculty and also by all of you students in terms of Love of Learning Award, the Class Dean's Awards, and then ultimately the Better Self Award. So first of all, so that 10th grade with the Love of Learning Award. Described as a curious learner who travels the world gently yet passionately, she is one of the most naturally inquisitive students faculty have ever taught. She delights in learning more and thrives on curiosity, always saying thank you for feedback in the comment section of Canvas. And she means it. She enjoys her own learning and the learning of others. She's cheering everyone on. And that seems like the real love of learning. Loving in on behalf of someone else. She takes and reads and wants to do more. She wants to go to a thrift store and find a cool sweater and tell you about it and ask you what thrift stores you like and why thrifting is important for climate change and how punk culture relates to it too. Quiet, engaged, and passionate about learning, Karis Itzheimer is deserving of the Love of Learning Award. All right, for the Class Dean's Awards, thank you for all of you who have voted for these. For the class of 2025, described as one of the kindest people I have ever met. She is always there to lend a helping hand and is an amazing person to talk to at any time. She is so incredibly hardworking and kind, a great student, friend, and person to be around. She seems very serious about her schoolwork and is all around a great person. She's a person who leads by example. She never asks for recognition and is less extroverted than others. She always cares about and includes others, whether it be in conversations or activities. Maya Tripp has always been so kind to me and truly engages with all that there is in Maya. She never fails to put a smile on someone's face. Maya is deserving of this Dean's Award for the class of 2025. So, send all those good wishes down there. All right. For the class of 2026, described as a delight to have in class, dedicated to the craft and always engaged in enjoyment of learning, whether interpersonal or presentational, the student always brings the best effort to the table. Also working well with peers to foster a positive and inclusive learning environment. This passion for learning is evident during class discussions, in written work, and in any other types of assessments. His intellect has been rapidly developing, and his ability to process data and information has been deeply impressive. thoughtful, inquisitive, and empathetic. Samir Talawal. Class of 2027. Described as a very kind and selfless person, he never hesitates to help out his classmates if they are in need. He is a very considerate and thoughtful person. He always listens to the person he's talking to, he's open to their ideas before even those he has himself. He pushes himself to the limit in everything he does, and makes deliberate efforts to help Hawken and peers. He's just incredibly amateur. He is such an inquisitive, inclusive, kind, and caring person that really connects with so many people. He treats everyone with respect and dignity, and he always apologizes for any type of wrongdoing. Will Margolis. And lastly, the Better Self Award. This student has grown immensely in their first years of Hawken. They have, as one faculty member put it, navigated school with humor, grace, and kindness, and have become an individual whom everybody has positive things to say. Like most students, their time at Hawken has not been without challenges. They have quietly become one of the most well-liked members of the senior class. In nominating the students, teachers noted their significant growth in confidence and in their skills both in and outside of the classroom. Others wrote that they show incredible gratitude for the champions in their life and gave them the ultimate compliment: they are a good human. It would be remiss of us not to mention the incredible work this student has done with the tech office, with an integral part in going the extra mile to help many faculty and students. This year's Better Self Award goes to Matt Roth.
Good morning.
All right. So, Jim Doyle, I'm the Director of Athletics, and the program has me presenting a strong award. I'm actually going to start with the Carter Award because the Carter Award was presented this morning, and that's because our Carter Award winner is a mastery school student, and they had an event down there this morning, so I was able to go there and present the Carter Award. But I'm going to talk about our recipient. The Carter Award is presented to the member of the senior class through her attitude, effort, example of fair play. Best represents the ideals, traditions, and spirit of athletics at Hawken School. And it's named for Nathaniel Nat Carter, a former faculty member and champion of girls sports at Hawken. Our recipient was Layla Metras. If you don't know Layla, I'm just going to share her accomplishments quickly. She's a great representative of the award of Hawken, and we're really tickled that she also is the first recipient of a student from the mastery school of one of our major awards. She's a track and field captain, the old board winner. She was 5th in the state in the 400 as a sophomore, 3rd as a junior, and she was the region champion in that event last weekend and is headed to states today. And will run in the 200 and the 400 in Dayton at the state track meet this weekend. She placed 6th in the state meet in the 200 last year. She was 3rd in the state meet in the 400 and 8th in the state meet in the 4x8 in the indoor state track meet this year. As I said, she was a region champion last weekend. She has the 3rd fastest 200-meter time in school history and the 3rd fastest 400-meter time in school history. If you know anything about our track program, we've won a couple state titles in girls track and have current collegiate athletes in those events. And that's saying something. That's a huge accomplishment. She was first team CBC in multiple events, second team CBC in other events this year. As a junior, she was the CBC MVP and was first team in 3 different events. And she was coaching younger sprinters this year, dealt with the transition of coaching several times and really showed much resilience, leadership on and off the track. And she's not done, so we're super proud of her. Let's hear one more time for her. The next award is the Strong Award, and that's presented to the member of the senior class who, through his attitude, effort, and example of fair play, best represents the ideals, traditions, and spirit of athletics at Hawken. And the Strong Award is named for Bill Strong, class of 1969, a standout athlete in football and wrestling. This year's winner was a 3-sport athlete and a 12-time varsity medal winner. In football, he was second team CBC quarterback his junior year. Sophomore year, his junior year, correct? Junior year, and led his team to an 8-2 record and a playoff berth. His senior year, he was honorable mention despite a serious shoulder injury and an abbreviated season. He had to change positions and still had an outstanding senior season on both sides of the ball. Again, was captain and exhibited strong leadership in another great football season. He was senior captain and really a student coach in the wrestling program. Lucas Grant had quite a journey in wrestling. A medical event took him out of wrestling his freshman year when he was ranked 15th in the state, and made his way all the way back to contribute this year as a student coach. Again, his shoulder injury took him off the mats for a while. But he was first team CBC as a junior after his journey back, and this year was an Old Board Award winner, again contributing to the team in many ways off the mat. In baseball, he was a senior captain and Old Board Award winner. His sophomore year was some year. He was first team News Herald, first team All District, honorable mention All State, and led his team to the best baseball finish in school history, a region final. He threw a no-hitter in the playoffs that year in the district semifinals and a 3-hitter in the region semifinals to get them to the Elite Eight and the state. Incredible. He holds the school record for ERA in a season at 0.36. This year, he was the CBC MVP, where he had a 0.64 ERA. Every start he pitched this season in the league was a complete game and a quality start. At the plate, he batted .367, had a .459 on-base percentage, and all you need to know about Lucas in baseball is he batted .444 with runners in scoring position. When it mattered most, Lucas would step up. His coaches tell us that he was the ultimate team player, a resilient leader who embodies all the qualities we want in our student athletes: competitive, talented, fair, unselfish, and has represented Hawken and its community to the highest level. He's a fearless competitor and a better teammate and leader on and off the field who helps younger players understand the positioning and expectations of a Hawken athlete. Again, Lucas had a life-changing medical incident as a freshman that he came all the way back to do what he did and how he did it with grace and humility. This is absolutely incredible. This year's Strong Award winner is Lucas Grant. Okay, and the Marsh Award, which is named for Mike Marsh and his years of service to our athletic facilities as a member of the Buildings and Grounds crew, is given annually to recognize that person who has devoted uncommon service and assistance to Hawken's athletic programs in keeping with the standards of service and loyalty of the man in whose name the recognition is given. This year's recipient is the founder and visionary of our strength and conditioning program, Chris Lewandowski. So, I think Chris is making Coach Lou is making his way here. So, let me tell you a little bit about what Coach Lou has done. So, we don't often give this award to coaches or someone this intimately connected to our athletic department, but what Coach Lou has done in only 6 years stands far and above even the humble recognition that we could give with this award. He is truly the founder and visionary of our strength and conditioning program. He's our first and only director of strength and conditioning. He's been doing it for 6 years, and if I think of where we started in 2018 and where we are now, it's unbelievable. Maybe more than any one person, Chris has changed the way that we train at Hawken. He grew a program from kids, and those of you who were around remember we had a very small room with basically machines. And now we have scores of athletes every day in one of the most dynamic high school strength and conditioning programs you'll find anywhere. His vision is driven by a single focus: train to compete. The training is targeted towards enhanced function, athleticism, speed, power, and competitive readiness. The execution of this vision in that tiny space and outdated equipment led to incredible buy-in from athletes almost immediately, maybe a little more slowly our coaches, parents, and our greater Hawken community. But that led to athletes' success, growth, more buy-in, and demand. And that demand led to the hiring of a second strength and conditioning coach after only a few years, and then to our incredible weight room that you all know now, which is among the very best in the business. He was the lead design of that climbing wellness center, which is designed with specific equipment to meet his vision and goals. The layout allows for maximizing student success. It's all about the kids at the center of what we're doing. He will tell you that the kids built that room. He's also created an environment that feeds the training culture and the hard work vibe. This includes the way of the Hawk core values, the artwork, the colors, the music, the lighting, the tone, the energy in that room every day. And it's not just about moving weight. He's elevated speed training, the critical importance of speed, recovery, core nutrition, reload, rehab, rest, and on and on and on. He's introduced cutting-edge technology into our training programs, the team builder planning and tracking software, speed training monitors, Olympic lift speed monitors, video playback, and more. He's had a direct impact on all 22 of our varsity sports, our sports medicine and sports psychology programs. He was a core contributor to the establishment of Hawken's innovative human performance curriculum, and has been at the center of the growth, success, and popularity of our girls' flag football program. It's hard to imagine, truly, where we would be had we not had the great fortune to bring Chris Lewandowski here 6 years ago. Please join me in congratulating and thanking my friend. And now it's my pleasure to introduce Mr. Matt Simon.
I think we're nearing the conclusion. The green notebook has been struck from the stage. Oh, no, here we are. Okay. Always have a backup. So, under the auspices, part 1, 2. Under the auspices of the Cleveland Association of the Phi Beta Kappa Society, Hawken School presents the Phi Beta Kappa Award to a senior who has demonstrated excellence, creativity, and integrity in pursuit of scholarly affairs, and to a senior who is motivated by a voracious love of learning. I am so honored to welcome up here in a moment Pranay Gupta. Absolutely. Here are some of the many wonderful things our faculty have shared about Pranay. Absolutely one of the shining stars of my career here. In my intensives, he has pursued topics of interest with both passion and great rigor. Also, a fantastic classroom community member, engaging deeply with the thoughts of his peers, asking incisive and meaningful questions, a true intellectual. Pranay is a truly exceptional student and always willing to go above and beyond academically as well as in social situations. He's always willing to help. Pranay figured out how to make a mathematical explanation for how a sestina works. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that word right. He's just terrific, a delight. Pranay's intellectual curiosity in all disciplines and extracurriculars and his resilience have really impressed me. And his empathy is truly universal for everyone around him. He strives to make things better, fairer, and more positive for everyone around him. Already on his way to becoming a truly impressive grad student, one of the few people on campus who is a prophet for the life of the mind. Renee is kind and caring in a culture of competition. Renee's intellectual curiosity and engagement are phenomenal. Please join me in extending congratulations to this year's Phi Beta Kappa Award winner, Renee Gupta. And next, we have Indrani Malik Eggleston, again, class of 1993, representing the Alumni Association to present the Holton Award.
Hello again. I am honored to present today's Charles B. Bolden Award, the highest honor this institution grants to any of its students. This award is presented by the Alumni Association to a senior who is both a well-rounded individual and an excellent representative of Hawkins School and to the community at large. This award is given to those students whose actions, behaviors, and achievements thus exemplify and enhance the Hawkins motto, "The better shall introduce a successor to a higher plane of life." Charles B. Bolden, in whose memory this award is given, was not only a man exceptionally dedicated to Hawkins, but also someone who was profoundly devoted to his fellow individual. In keeping with this ideal, the Bolden Award is not an athletic award, it's not an academic award, or an arts award. It is awarded to an individual who has touched and enriched the lives of others during their time at Hawkins. The 2024 Bolden recipient is known for being kind and earnest. One teacher notes the student is passionate about building community and consensus among peers, accepting challenges with a voice of humility, and embracing difficult conversations with a willingness to learn, listen carefully, and suspend judgment. In short, this person is of unparalleled integrity and compassion. Known for bringing people together and for always being there for others who might be struggling or in need of support, this recipient has a cool, confident vibe and a personality that gets along with everyone. Several teachers commented that they have observed this student having a conversation with those that might feel left out or a little uncomfortable, encouraging them to just be themselves, boasting their confidence. In the academic realm, this erudite student is an in for a deeper understanding and a meticulous and thorough approach. This, combined with an eager acceptance of constructive feedback and an ability to weigh facts carefully and insightfully, has enabled tremendous growth and excellence in the classroom. With this particular student, one teacher explains, "There was never a good enough, but always a how can I learn more." The college counselor to this remarkable student commented, "The student's legacy of Hawkins will live on after they leave this place because they understand the importance of returning and helping future generations," while also adding that he can envision this individual becoming a foreign diplomat or even Secretary of State. Described as having an incredible spirit, this person inspires others with both a warm smile and a determination to make a difference. It's no surprise then that service is also an important part of this recipient's life, whether through church, local organizations, or at Hawkins. A mentor and role model for younger students, both academically and personally, this year's winner has worked with the Power Gifts organization and has also served as peer leader and an officer for the Black Student Union at Hawkins. It is for the energy and compassion that she brings to everything and everyone she encounters, for her broad range of academic and personal skills and talents, and for her dedication to a higher plane of life, that we proudly present this year's Charles B. Bolden Award to Chidima Obi.
is Mr. Klaus with the Novi Cup.
I'll keep this super brief. It's been an exciting year for the house, thanks to Mr. Myers, Abby, and their crew for giving visual evidence of that at the slideshow earlier. Overall, there's a lot of fun engagement. The two houses battle back and forth over the course of the year to claim the Dome Cup, which is conveniently over there, of course. To present the Dome Cup, we're joined by Miss Bobby DeMay, whose son Alex, and their group of friends set out on a quest over a decade ago to make our hockey community more fun. And we are all the beneficiaries of their effort, and it's a great privilege to award the Dome Cup to the winning house, whose leaders will come up and get it for the obligatory photo op. Last year I messed this up and was told that I had to give like an Oscar-winning style envelope with the winning house, and I did that. It took me 10 minutes with this large piece of paper. So she will open the envelope, award, and we'll give applause accordingly. I hope this works.
Congratulations, Anderson. All right. We are actually on time. I want to take a moment before we go to lunch, and then yearbook, and then hoopla, to say thank you. Thank you for doing your best this year, and thank you for being your best this year. Thank you to the class of 2024. You are an extraordinary group of young adults, and we cannot wait to celebrate you and celebrate all you have accomplished and overcome in the past 4 years at graduation on Sunday. This year, like any year in high school, this year has had its ups and downs. I want to conclude today by saying thank you to everyone who contributed to somebody else's good days this year. Thank you for going out of your way to include someone who is feeling left out. Thank you for going out of your way to see the world through somebody else's eyes, perspective, or heart. Thank you for going out of your way to support somebody else's learning or well-being. There is no greater gift in this world than taking the time to go out of your way to ensure that people around you are included, are okay, are learning, are growing, are loved. Today, this summer, and in the years ahead, let's all keep working towards being our best selves. Let's all take time to go out of our way to support one another in this journey called high school. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of our Hawken family. Let's all go enjoy this day.